Throughout time, people across the world told each other tales of how they came to be, of heroes and monsters, romance and tragedy, death and rebirth. Mythology helped shape the ancient world, explaining the unexplainable. This is Mythology Unleashed. Owls are among the most enchantingly fascinating creatures in the world. Their strong eyesight and keen night vision can pick out potential prey in the Stygian blackness. Their feathers make them powerful yet nigh silent flyers, and their razor-sharp talons allow them to seize prey and make short work of their catch before tearing into it with their beaks. To a mouse or a rabbit, an owl must be the ultimate airborne nocturnal nightmare. But an urban legend from Morrighan in Cornwall County, England, tells of an owl-like monster the size of a grown man. Colloquially known as Owlman, the beast was easily among England's most chilling cryptids, measuring 5 to 6 feet in height, possessing avian features such as large feathery wings, sharp talons and a beak, as well as a humanoid torso and legs, giving it an otherworldly and threatening appearance. But its most striking features are its eyes. Much like Mothman in the United States, Owlman was said to possess a pair of massive red eyes that seemed to glow in the dead of night. While Owlman has never been said to attack or kill people, it's been said that those who look into the beast's eyes are gripped with paralyzing fear, leaving them unable to speak for days. A chilling creature for sure, but where and when did the legend of Owlman begin? The legend of Owlman dates back to the spring of 1976, where the creature made a habit of appearing in front of girls and young women, and frightening them all. The first reported sighting of Owlman concerned sisters Vicky and June Melling, aged 9 and 12 respectively, who were on vacation with their family in Morrighan. While the family picnicked in the forest, the two girls went off to play in the cemetery near St. Morrighan and St. Stephen's Church. Suddenly, the peace of the April day was broken by the terrified screams of the two girls, who bolted back to their parents and hysterically insisted that they leave. When the family had returned to their campsite, the girls told their concerned parents that they had seen a feathered humanoid flying above the church tower on a pair of massive wings. As one would imagine, the parents had trouble believing their daughter's story, as did the police. The family reached out to artist and writer Tony Shields, locally known for being an expert on the strange and unusual, but also having a reputation for being something of an eccentric and a con artist. Perhaps he had something to do with this Owlman. But Shields knew nothing of it, and was instantly intrigued, especially when the family gave him a drawing of the creature, courtesy of one of the daughters. Shortly thereafter, Shields wrote an article about the incident, published in Fortean Times magazine, and from this article, the creature was given its name, Owlman. During the summer of that year, another sighting of Owlman circulated in Cornwall County. On July 3rd, two 14-year-old friends, identified as Sally Chapman and Barbara Perry, were camping in the woods near the church when they heard an intense hissing sound, like a cornered animal, only unlike anything that they had ever heard before. When the girls turned to see where the noise came from, they saw the Owlman, and described it just as the Melling family did when they encountered the beast months prior. Before the girls could even react, Owlman flapped his great wings and disappeared into the night. In the years to follow, Owlman sightings continued to be sporadically reported, often appearing and disappearing without attacking or even approaching people. Surely no Owlman monster could be a real creature. But then what did everyone see that could have frightened so many? Perhaps the easiest explanation is a case of mistaken identity of a real animal, something very common in many cryptid cases. The most obvious candidate would easily be an owl indigenous to the area, such as a barn owl, a species known to roost within church towers. Their ghostly pale plumage and unsettling screeches could certainly startle anyone. And their eyes, when reflecting a light source, give off an almost alien aura. A Eurasian eagle owl, escaped from a local aviary or zoo, has also been proposed as a potential culprit. It has an immense wingspan, and is overall a very large bird, though nowhere near human size, but may be big enough to inspire the imagination, especially in the summer sun or in the dark of night when vision is impaired. Another possible explanation for the Owlman phenomenon suggests that the extreme heat of the summer of 1976 caused a case of delirium within the local populace, and once word got out of a man-sized owl monster haunting a Cornwall churchyard, the story then took off with little resistance. And lastly, it has been suggested that the entire story of Owlman was a complex hoax, perhaps perpetrated by Shields, who had a reputation of crafting optical illusions and, quote, raising monsters from the netherworld. If Owlman is indeed the result of a hoax, whether by Shields or by someone else, then it certainly would have been a particularly hard prank to pull off. Whether or not the legend began as a hoax or a misidentification, Owlman has certainly become an icon in Cornwall County and in the folklore of cryptids in general. Owls are incredible and fierce predators in their respective ecosystems. The very idea of one the size of a human being, perhaps even possessing a few human-esque features, is terrifying. With powerful wings strong enough to carry its large body silently through the night, a razor-sharp set of talons and equally sharp beak, and cruel, merciless eyes that paralyze with their gaze. If the Owlman truly did exist, or even still does, it would truly be an apex predator.